Hello kids, welcome back to Math Grade 5. In this video, you are going to learn about multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of fractions is easier than addition or subtraction of fractions because we don't need or we don't have to make or to change denominators into the same number. So let's see, I give you here few tips how to count multiplication of fractions or to solve multiplication of fractions. For the first tip, numerator times numerator over denominator times denominator. So you just have to multiply numerator by numerator and multiply denominator by denominator. For example here, 1/2 times 2/3 equals, so numerator times numerator, 1 times 2, and then denominator times denominator, 2 times 3. So 1 times 2 equals 2, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So the answer for multiplication of 1/2 and 2/3 equals 2 over 6. We simplify the answer. 2 over 6 equals 1/3. Tips number 2, if we get mixed number in multiplication of fractions, so you must change a mixed number into improper fraction. So we cannot directly multiply mixed number by a fraction or mixed number by a mixed number, but first step, you have to change mixed number into improper fraction, and then you can multiply both of them. Okay, for example here, 1 and 1/2 times 3 over 4. 1 and 1/2 is a mixed number, so you have to change 1 and 1/2 into improper fraction. 1 and 1/2 equals 3 over 2. So we change the question, 1 and 1/2 times 3 over 4 equals 3 over 2 times 3 over 4. So now we multiply both fractions. 3 times 3 over 2 times 4. 3 times 3 equals 9, and 2 times 4 equals 8. So the answer is 9 over 8. 9 over 8 is improper fraction, so we change back into mixed number. 9 over 8 equals 1, and 1 over 8. Tips number 3. In words or in word problems, multiplication is usually stated by word of. So we change word of into multiplication symbol. For example here, 1/2 of 4. 1/2 of 4. It means 1/2 times 4. So 1/2 of 4 equals 1/2 times 4. 4 here is a whole number, so we change whole number into fraction. 4 means 4 divided by 1, or 4 means 4 over 1. So we change 1/2 times 4 over 1. And then we do the multiplication of fraction. 1 times 4, and then over 2 times 1. 1 times 4 equals 4 over 2 times 1 equals 2. So the answer is 4 over 2. 4 over 2, it means 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So 4 over 2 equals 2. Remember, you must simplify the answer if you can simplify the answer. Okay, so you have to give the simplest fraction for your answer. Let's see this example. What is 1/2 of 1/2 pizza? So if I have 1/2 pizza, not whole pizza, but only 1/2 pizza, and then 1/2 of 1/2 pizza, it means 1/2 times 1/2. or 1/2 of 1/2 pizza, or it means 1/2 pizza divided, or I slice it into two parts. Okay, so 1/2 pizza, 1/2 of 1/2 pizza, it means 1/4. So 1/4 pizza. So this part is 1/4, and this part is 1/4 also. So 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 1/2. So 1/2 of 1/2 pizza, it means 1/2 times 1/2 equals 1/4 of pizza. Okay. For the last tip I give here, we can use cross-canceling in multiplication of fraction. Okay. Cross-canceling means you divide numerator or the top number by denominator or the bottom number, or vice versa. You divide denominator or the bottom number by numerator or the top number. But if you can divide them, okay, or the numerator is divisible or denominator is divisible, something like that, or dividing both numerator and denominator by their common factor. For example, 2/4. You can divide 2 by 2, and you can divide 4 by 2 also. So 2 here as divisor is a common factor of 2 and 4. Something like that. For example here, 12/14 times 1 and 3/4. We change 1 and 3/4 into improper fraction. So 12/14 times 1 and 3/4 equals 12/14 times 7/4. Now let's see the denominator and numerator. In the first fraction, numerator is 12 and denominator is 14. And for the second fraction, numerator is 7 and denominator is 4. Now let's see which one you can cross-canceling. Which number? Numerator and denominator. Remember, cross-canceling, dividing numerator by denominator or denominator by numerator. Or you can divide both of them by their common factor. For example, here 12 and 4. 12 and 4. 12 is divisible by 4, and 4 also divisible by 4. Or 4 is the common factor of 12 and 4, right? So let's divide 12 by 4. 12 divided by 4 equals 3, and 4 divided by 4 equals 1. You cross 12 and you cross 4. Change 12 into 3 and 4 into 1. Okay, and then let's see another numerator and denominator. Here, numerator is 7 and denominator is 14. 14 is divisible by 7, and 7 is divisible by 7 also. So 7 here is their common factor. So 14 divided by 7 equals 2, and 7 divided by 7 equals 1. Now we have the simplest multiplication of fraction. So 3 becomes new numerator and 1 also new numerator. And then 2 becomes denominator and also 1 becomes denominator. So 3 times 1, numerator times numerator, over denominator times denominator. 3 times 1 equals 3, and then 2 times 1 equals 2. So the answer is 3/2. 3/2 is improper fraction, so you have to change back into mixed number. 3/2 equals 1 and 1/2. Here are some examples. For the first example, 3 over 5 times 4 over 9, you can multiply them directly or you can use cross-cancelling method. So 3 over 5 times 4 over 9 equals 4 over 14. For the second example, multiplication of two mixed numbers. So first step, you have to change both mixed numbers into improper fractions. 4 and 1/3 times 1 and 8 over 13, you change into 13 over 3 times 21 over 13. So you can use cross-cancelling to make you easier to count or to multiply the fraction. So here we get the answer is 7. For the third example, I give you multiplication of three fractions. So we do the same method as multiplication of two fractions. So for example, 1/2 times 1/3 times 1/4 equals 1 times 1 times 1 over 2 times 3 times 4 equals 1 over 24. 2 times 3 times 4 equals 24. 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1. So the answer is 1 over 24. And then the fourth example about word problems. For example, 1/4 of 100 kilogram equals 1/4 times 100 kilograms. Because 100 kilogram is a whole number, so 1/4 of 100 kilogram equals 100 kilogram divided by 4, or 1/4 times 100 kilograms equals 25 kilogram. For the last example, I have a word problem here. Dado had 50,000 rupiahs of money and he saved 2/5 of his money. The question is, how many rupiah did Dado save? So 2/5 of means multiplication. So 2/5 multiplied by his money. He has 50,000 rupiah. So 2/5 times 50,000 rupiah equals 20,000 rupiah. You can also draw the problems here. Because 2/5 denominator is 5, so you draw a rectangle and then you divide the rectangle into 5 equal parts. 2/5, it means there are 2 shaded parts of 5 parts. Each part is 10,000 rupiah because 5 parts is Dado's money equals 50,000 rupiah. So each part is 10,000 rupiah. If we say 2 parts, it means there are 2 of 10,000 rupiah. It means 10,000 rupiah plus 10,000 rupiah. 20,000 rupiah. So the answer is 20,000 rupiah. And we conclude the answer, Dado saved 20,000 rupiah. Okay kids, that's all for now. Thank you for watching and see you in division of fractions. Goodbye.